Sharon, a night and day forecast as well. We were looking at rain, snow, hail, windy conditions yesterday. Well, windy conditions still holding strong in our forecast as we head into the next 24 hours. But everything else, well, no longer. We're looking at clear conditions out there, warmer conditions. We warmed up pretty nicely today. We're going to continue to do so tomorrow as a ridge of high pressure continues to build into Southern California. Radar showing you mostly clear conditions tonight, and that should be the case as we head into the morning and the afternoon hours. I will tell you a few changes for the weekend, so we'll have that coming up in just a little bit. Several wind advisories in store. In fact, pretty much the entire Southland looking at windy conditions, breezy to windy conditions, especially in the higher elevations. That's where we're looking at wind gusts upwards of 50 plus miles an hour. You'll see right here in Gorman, 13 mile an hour sustained wind gusts, pretty calm in the basin. As we take you to the coast, San Pedro, 13 mile an hour sustained wind speeds there, so wind gusts even in the 20 plus mile an hour range. Temperatures right now into the 40s, 50s, 60s, a little more mild out there compared to where we were last night. 64 in downtown, 60 in San Pedro. Laguna Beach, 58. Riverside, you're at 60 in the high desert. We're into the 40s, 42 in Palmdale right now for us. 67 degrees, that was the forecast high earlier today in downtown. Average is 69, so we were a couple degrees below average for this time of year, but we are keeping it a little warmer as we head to tomorrow. We'll show you how warm in just a little bit. Don't go away. Back to you.
But I was out hitting golf balls today.
Of course you were.
I'd get the club on it nicely, the ball would go up, and it would go right behind me. The wind was like gale force winds in my face.
Yeah,
blame it on the wind.
Am I exaggerating?
Sure.
You know,
it was very windy. It really
it
was.
was windy. It was windy.
It was.
I want to say blame it on the wind, but I have to be honest.
We just love giving you a hard time. That's all.
I deserve it.
Yeah, but I do have to.
Now, are they going away though? That's the big question.
That is the big question. So it's windy right now. We're kind of getting a little break. We've been on and off. It was pretty windy this morning, then they picked up again. Now it's a little calmer. And then as we carry on into the overnight morning hours, we're expecting, well, a little bit of a resurgence. So we're going to show you what to expect in just a minute. First, we want to take you outside this evening. We're getting a look from our Blue Ridge camera. And as we do, it's clear out there. It's mild for a change. 24-hour changes, meaning, well, it's a lot warmer than it was compared to this time last night. So it's about an 8-degree change. Last night we were at about 50 degrees at this time right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. Tonight we're at 58, so you're already looking at the temperature difference there. Earlier today we made it to 67 degrees, and that was 67 degrees in downtown. Average is 69, so we were actually a little below average for this time of year, but we're expecting above average temperatures as we head into the next 24 hours, 40s and 50s for you. And once we hit the afternoon hours, we're up into the 70s, 72 degrees for downtown with plenty of sunshine. 68 in Santa Monica, Anaheim, getting up to 71, Palmdale 63, Riverside 70, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to about 73 degrees as we head into the afternoon hours. So that ridge of high pressure building. And with that, yes, we are looking at windy conditions. Pretty much everybody looking at a wind advisory. We're looking at gusty offshore winds, maybe even seeing gusts up to 50, 60 miles an hour in the higher elevations. We're expecting the advisories to last through the afternoon hours, and then things are going to start to calm down a little bit. We're going to continue to warm up as we head to tomorrow, and we are expecting above average temperatures as well. As we mentioned earlier, upper 60s and 70s with a cool down in store as we head to, well, the weekend. We'll have that weekend forecast in just a minute, but do want to show you your forecast right here. It's windy, it's dry. We've got low pressure dipping into Southern California. And we've got those offshore winds also starting to really dominate our forecast. With that, we're looking at clear conditions, warm conditions, and dry conditions. Once the ridge breaks down, though, things are going to change. We're actually expecting, well, a much cooler forecast as we head into the weekend with maybe even a shower as we head into early next week. Futurecast showing you, well, cloudy conditions, but for the most part, we are keeping the afternoon mostly clear tomorrow. And then as we head into the weekend, it does look like we'll see a little bit of cloud cover. We're calling it partly cloudy this weekend into Sunday, maybe even a little cloudier. And by Monday of next week, well, you're going to see right here in your 5-day forecast, we're still dealing with a mix of clouds and sun and mild temperatures for you. So for the basin in Orange County, 70s getting down to the 60s, a little cooler by Sunday, a little more cloud cover. By Monday, clouds and sun. And then again, by Tuesday, we are expecting mild temperatures in the forecast. And one more 5-day forecast for you for the coast. You're going to see sunny and breezy conditions. We are cooling down into Saturday. By Sunday, more cloud cover out there. And then by Monday, partly cloudy. By Tuesday, a mix of clouds and sun. So you're going to see tomorrow really the warmest day of the week. If you like the warmer weather, enjoy it while it lasts, because again, it's not going to be around for too much longer. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Okay.
And getting a look outside right now from LAX, we are dealing with mild conditions and a warm up in the forecast. We'll have the details coming up.
Anyway, let's go to Evelyn and talk about the weather. It's warming up, woohoo!
Yes, it is. It's warming up. It warmed up today. It's going to warm up even more as we head into tomorrow. So if you like the warmer weather, which I certainly do, well, we're going to get it. We're getting a look right now. Looks like Century City from our Hollywood Hills camera. And we are dealing with mostly clear conditions and mild conditions. Temperatures right here at the broadcast center currently in the 50s. Getting a look at radar right now. We're mostly clear out there and keeping things that way for now. Also looking at windy conditions. Wind advisories in effect pretty much for the entire Southland, staying in effect through tomorrow afternoon. Expecting wind gusts up to maybe even 50, 60 miles an hour in some of our mountains and sustained winds potentially between 35 and 45 miles an hour in some spots. Right now it does look somewhat calm. You're going to see Gorman at 10 miles an hour. Everybody else sort of taking a little break. You'll see San Pedro 13 mile an hour sustained winds for you. So getting a look at your forecast right here. Take a look. 10 o'clock, and this is 10 o'clock tonight. We are expecting, well, some windier conditions in the higher elevations right there through the San Bernardino County mountains. First thing in the morning, well, starting to look a little calmer and then picking up again through the Newhall Pass. It looks like we're starting to get a little bit of wind, and you'll see all of the yellow on your screen really indicating the windiest spots. So by 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, not seeing a lot of warm colors, just seeing light blue and virtually nothing. So with that, we're looking at much calmer conditions wind-wise. And temperature-wise, well, warmer conditions, 40s and 50s for you. 55 right now in San Dimas, Palmdale 41, Malibu 58, Temecula you're at 49, and Riverside at 59. Earlier today, 67 degrees for you in downtown, average is 69. So we were a little below average, but not to worry. Tomorrow we will be a little above average. 72 degrees will be the forecast high for you tomorrow. Anaheim 71, Riverside 70 degrees, and Woodland Hills 73 degrees for you by the time we hit the afternoon hours. So we are dealing with gusty offshore winds. We're warming up tomorrow. We warmed up today. Above average temperatures expected, but we are expecting a little bit of a cool down in our forecast as we head into not tomorrow, but as we head into your weekend. Let's get a look at that weekend forecast right here for the Basin, Orange County. Sunny and breezy, partly cloudy by Saturday, a little more cloud cover by Sunday, and then by Monday, clouds and sun by Tuesday. Mild temperatures for you. So we're talking 60s across the board for the coast, upper 60s tomorrow, nothing but sunshine. Pretty nice beach day, if you ask me. And then by Saturday, cooling down, a little more cloud cover and cooler by Sunday, 60 degrees, partly cloudy and a little warmer as we head into Monday and Tuesday, and for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Nothing but sunshine tomorrow and then a cool down, introducing a little more cloud cover into the forecast as well. We do have that mountain forecast to show you coming up in the 9 o'clock hour if you are hitting